Most parents worry about how their kids will make a living, especially these days. I have plenty of friends who are still living off their parents.
Me too, and having a child with a disability can present a unique set of concerns about how they will financially support themselves later in life.
But Niam Jain's parents are less worried about his future now that he has found painting as a passion and a profession. Niam, who is a 14-year-old living with autism, doesn't communicate verbally very much, but he does say a lot through his abstract paintings.
He's incredibly talented and has painted dozens of original works, most of which his mom Nina has sold online.
But of course, they've kept a few for the family, and in a moment you will understand why. I met up with Niam and Nina at their studio to learn more about Niam's process and why art has played such a pivotal role in his young life.
Niam, this one over here?
No.
This one? Okay.
Yeah. Niam Jain knows exactly what he wants to do when he's in the studio painting. And he isn't shy telling his mom/assistant what that might be. Nina explains to us how her son found his passion for the art form.
It was actually by accident. We gave him some canvas, we gave him some paints, and he started creating these beautiful, beautiful paintings. And as he was making the paintings, he was, pointing to pictures and places that he's been, and then showing me that this is a painting. And that's when I realized that each of these paintings were multiple of expressions and feelings of something that he's seen or something that he's felt. And that's how we realized that the paintings were an expression and an outlet of what he's feeling.
Communicating and expressing himself through his art has become incredibly important for Niam because he's primarily nonverbal. Nina went on to explain the complexity of his art and the depth of his expressions.
When you look at Niam's paintings and you look at all the different layers, because he leaves pieces of layers that you can be engrossed in the painting and look for those layers, they're all telling the story. So you're having a conversation with Niam.
One of the people having a conversation with Niam through his art is avid art collector Andy Cumming. Andy has purchased 2 of Niam's original pieces and was happy to share his thoughts on the work.
They're just visually compelling. That's the first thing that hits you, and then you start to analyze, well, what's visually compelling about it? Why is this not a child's art? That's the thing that's shocking about him, is for a lad of his age, to be able to generate these paintings, which are, they just feel mature. They're kind of ageless. It's hard to tell by looking at them. But I just do know that these paintings, for me, have punch. It's saying something, but I just don't know exactly what.
Andy got up close with his favorite piece to describe its qualities.
He's using a multitude of colors that you might not normally think were complementary to one another, but he does it in a way through his composition. There's microscopic details here, and there's so much texture. There's a lot of depth to this. There's a lot of relief in the application of the paint. So anyway, I just love it.
Niam can spend a lot of time on just one piece, but Nina always knows when he's complete.
As soon as he says it's beautiful, he's saying that he's done, it's finished, and he'll a lot of times ask me, is it beautiful? Because he wants reassurance.
It's beautiful.
I agree, it's amazing. Aside from all the success he's had with painting, the biggest impact can be seen with Niam's personal transformation.
He's a different boy, he's calmer, he's happier, and he has something that's his, and he's proud.
The impact has obviously been huge for Niam, but it's also been tremendous for his parents.
It's like winning a lottery ticket, and that's how I feel because, it's a dream. When you have a child with a degree of autism that Niam has, you wonder what's his future, what's going to happen tomorrow, what's going to happen when I'm not here. And now he has something, and I can rest to know that one, he can earn a living, but second, that when he wakes up, he's happy and he has a reason to get up.
Why do you like to paint?
Makes me happy.
Yeah.
keeps me happy. I love that. And the description of Niam's art really helped me picture the colors and the textures he uses.
He certainly is a talented young man. Nina was telling me that other professional artists have been trying to figure out Niam's techniques to try and replicate his style, but his parents have tried to keep it a secret for obvious reasons.
And art actually isn't his only passion. He also loves modeling and music, specifically and exclusively the new wave rock genre.
Hey, you've got to appreciate a guy who knows what he likes. Niam's family hopes to host an exhibition of Niam's latest work soon. The trick, however, is stockpiling paintings, which is difficult because they're in such high demand.
To learn more about Niam and his art, you can visit his website, niamjain.com. That's NiamJain.com. And if you're lucky, you'll get one of his masterpieces for your own wall.